Do you crave exciting sports takes and news? Fed up with the same old boring voices you hear on the radio? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you just might be a T-Bloomaholic. Lucky for you, it's time for another episode of the T-Bloom Talk Show, the #1 sports podcast in the world. Settle in, my T-Bloomanites, because another episode starts right now. Live from T-Bloom headquarters, here's your host, T-Bloom.
Mr. Sir Charles, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you're fucking clean shaven. This is crazy. I don't even know what to say.
Do you like it?
Look at you. You look fucking professional, bud.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of people say I look younger. Is that the case?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck was... Yes, you do. You absolutely look younger, but trust me, I get it when I shave. I haven't shaved in a few years now.
Yeah, dude,
12.
you got that full beard going. You got that Maryland beard just fucking flying.
It's coming, man. A few years ago, I never would have thought I'd be able to grow this. It fucking blows my mind, but here we are.
Hey, sure and steady, dude. I mean, yeah, I was thinking the same. I can grow a decent beard, nothing crazy, but yeah, it's just a slow and steady progress. You just got to keep working at it.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. By the time I'm 40, I figure, it should be real nice.
Oh, yeah. You'll have that little salt pepper thing going. That's when the money makers happen.
Already coming, baby. I'm going great quick. Kids, they do that to you.
Dude, 50's the new 20 nowadays.
That's what I think, dude.
Women love a
Can't even
silverback.
drink, right? There you go. I'm married, but yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
well, it'll keep her happy, that's for sure.
It will, absolutely. And before we get started, I just want to say we haven't talked. I was at the Hail Mary Commanders-Bears game, 400 level, row 1, right off the 50, and that was fucking insane.
Man, tell us about it. Break it down.
Dude, so I'm sitting there, there's some Bears fans. Don't get me wrong. I'm there with a Bears fan, believe it or not. And, as we know, the Bears get that touchdown. And I'm taking videos saying Bears complete the comeback. I mean, we're talking about it like the game is over. And what do you know? Okay, a catch got out of bounds. Holy shit. And, we're looking. You see the guy taunting everyone, which is funny because you see it. And then you watch it just bounce and watch Noah Brown's ass just catch that fucking tip. And I've never heard a stadium so loud in my life.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely
Were you around
insane.
Any Bears fans? Did you see any faces?
Yeah. There was I was sitting next to B. He was very upset. He didn't stand up. And then, it was nuts. It was nuts.
What a heartbreaker for B.
A little bit. He was upset. But there was a couple other guys, Bears fans in the section. We were on the Bears sideline because, it was B's birthday present. Yeah, his birthday present was a Hail Mary loss.
Oh, man, that is...
But yeah,
tell me this was B's birthday present?
It was. I got these tickets for his birthday. That was the birthday present, was these tickets to the game. And
dude, I would rather just lose. I would rather just give me a blowout. Let me know early that I'm gonna lose.
He thought he was, because it was not a game the first half. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything. And then the second half, it's like, oh shit, Bears show some life, and then fucking just a miracle. Yeah, wow, crazy.
Poor B.
So, only time I'll see that in my lifetime, I'm sure. But it was something.
Oh, yeah. Well, fuck. That's a way to start off, Sir Charles. Good shit. You can check that off this bucket list right now.
Fucking bounce Hail Mary. Tip pass Hail Mary for the win as time expires.
That could be McDaniel's craziest play of his career. You've seen it. It certainly is already right now.
Oh, for sure. It makes you root for him. For sure. I mean, fuck, man. That Jaden, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, speaking of Jay McDaniels, the Pittsburgh Steelers got them coming up this weekend on Sunday. We're going to give a breakdown of every single game. Obviously, we're going to try to do this really quick this week. Yeah. We have a little bit of a time constraint going on, but we're going to get through all these. Let's go ahead and jump right into this Thursday night game. And by the way, thanks for taking such a short notice to come on the show and talk some football. So, Charles, we appreciate it over here.
I try. It worked out today.
So, Bengals, Ravens. Let's talk about it. Personally, this is an interesting matchup for me because obviously I'm a Steeler fan. AFC North football, it's just different, right? Division games. This goes for any division. Division games are just different,
especially AFC North, though. I gotta say, I mean, those are some different football games.
Right. They've been together. Those four teams have been together for quite a while now. But yeah, two teams on kind of different spectrums, but ultimately have the same goal at the end of the season, which you got to think is Super Bowl. Bengals coming in, they did beat the Raiders last week, but before that, they kind of fell off and lost to the Eagles. They sit at 4-5. Ravens, on the other hand, coming in hot. They've been playing pretty steady football, especially Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry running the ball on offense. They're sitting at 6-3. Bengals are 3-1 on the road. Ravens are 3-1 at home. Sir Charles, what are you thinking about this game?
Dude, I think I'm not gonna count out Joe Burrow. T. Higgins is out, which obviously isn't great, but Gesicki's been fantastic when Higgins hasn't been there to soak up. So that really hasn't been an issue for him yet. Maybe it is against the Ravens. But God, the Ravens are so good. I don't know if anyone's beating them unless they beat themselves. I mean, it's just been ridiculous. Who let them sign Derrick Henry? This is fucking. I live in Baltimore, okay, so I hear this shit a lot. Like, I don't hate the Ravens or anything like that. I try to root for them, but like fans get loud. I just all right, shut up or whatever. But yeah, dude, they're hyped. I mean, it's Super Bowl bust for them for sure. I mean, everyone kind of thinks they're going to the Super Bowl out here. It seems like. I mean, they're still the Chiefs, guys. Calm down. But
Mhm.
you got to give it to the Ravens. There's a chance. There's a chance. But I mean, the Ravens have been so good. The
Do
Bengals
you,
can't stop that.
would you think that last matchup that they had, I
It
believe
was.
it was close. The
It
Bengals
was.
really had them dead
Yeah,
in their sights. They let that
they
one slip
did.
away.
They did. But now you're going into Baltimore. You're not. It's just a little different ball game. I mean, I think the one that you had them, you let slip away. I don't know if you get the Ravens in that position again,
Hmm.
especially at home.
Okay. So let's get to the important part. The spread is 6.5.
6.5. Yeah,
You
I
think
will.
that's a little too much?
I don't. I would definitely bump that up to 7.5 and maybe take that for the Bengals. Because I mean, like I said, I expect the Ravens to win it, but the Bengals need win. They can't lose. I mean,
Mhm.
they are at a point where like very few losses are left on their schedule. They can
Right.
take and say we're still going to get where we want to go, and that lights on fire. And Joe Burrow, someone who's played well with a fire lit
Right.
under him too. So I'd take bump it up to 7.5. Take the Bengals.
I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to
Hmm.
I'm taking the Bengals to win this game.
Whew,
Um,
I get it. I could see it.
I-
I don't know if I can bet against Ravens.
it's certainly not the easiest pick to take. I'm not going to bet any money on the money line.
Yeah.
But I will take that 7.5. You and me were both thinking that same thing. 7.5. I think this game's easily within a touchdown.
Yeah.
Um, we're going to see some AFC North football, probably some high scoring affairs. This isn't going to be your classic, Steelers versus Ravens defensive matchup or
No.
anything. This is going to be a high voltage, high octane offenses going against each other, trying to put up points. T. Higgins doubtful for this game, which does concern me. However, I
He's
think
out.
Burrow, he's completely out.
Yeah. They said he's not in line to play this
Yeah,
Thursday,
I
so
don't.
he's
I
not
thought they
playing.
took out the whole doubtful and probable thing
I
like
thought they
years
did, but
ago.
they said basic. I have him in like all my fantasy leagues, of course. I've fucking been hurt
Yeah.
half the year, and I got the updates that he is not in line to play on Thursday. And that was a couple hours ago. That he's
Hmm.
just not playing. So
Okay. Yeah, I got him on one of my fantasy teams. He's got the D on him, so we had to sit him for sure. But yeah, I'm
yeah,
going to take the
can't
Bengals
risk
to
it.
win. If you're a betting man, personally, I think you should take the plus 7.5 Bengals. It won't
Yeah.
get you even odds, but it'll get you pretty damn close. And I
Hmm.
think it's a very high
You know,
likelihood that this
you
is within a
maybe just
touchdown.
parlay that with a Derrick Henry touchdown. That seems pretty safe.
That seems like a pretty safe bet
The
right
Bengals defense is good. They're gonna let Henry in once. I'm sorry, that's
there.
happening.
Okay. Let's keep it rolling right now. We don't want to do two videos today. We want to keep this schmangin'. Let's move on to one of the worst football matchups in the world. We're sending them to Munich.
Gross. Yeah. Well, they can
The
stay
New York
there.
Football Giants versus the Carolina Panthers. And this is perfect. If you're gonna want to be a fan, Munich, we're trying to expand into Germany, I guess. I guess
No, we're
England.
not. Not with this team. Not with these teams. We're
Well,
not
that's
trying
what
to
I'm saying. You know
extend
what?
those
If
guys.
you send them these two trash ass teams,
You don't got to go
let
back.
them see what the very bottom of the barrel has to offer. That way, any other teams we send them the next coming years, you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this
Well,
just keeps getting better.
Seattle was there last year. I forget who they played, but they were like the first Germany game last year. I know
Hmm.
Seattle went, but yeah, 9:30 a.m. I'm glad it's this matchup because I got time to go do some shopping. I can really research all my bets for the day. I can maybe watch a movie, because nothing else till 1 o'clock, but I don't have to watch this game, so that's great. If you like young wide receivers, you got Neighbors, you got Wandale, you got Jalen Coker on the Panthers, who I'm starting to like a little bit. They're undrafted. There was some buzz around him. From oh my God, what's his name? Steve Smith, Carolina wide receiver, was talking
Hmm.
about him in the offseason, and he's played the last few games, and he's showing a little something. I like him. I think he'll be okay
Right
in
on.
this league. Hmm.
I heard Jonathan Brooks has been took off the
Act,
IR
yeah,
or activated.
activated. But they just extended Chuba too, so I'm not sure what's going on. Chuba, 3 year, 33 today. So what the fuck?
That's interesting. Yeah, because I don't
That's
think
very 11 mil a year for a running back when you just took one in the first
When
round?
you're not really
What the
even,
fuck?
yeah,
Yeah, so that was a weird move,
that
but
is a questionable move right
it's
there
the
for sure.
Panthers, so they're maybe just like talent. Let's pay the guy. We'll find something for him to do. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, shit, the Giants are, I didn't even realize this. Giants are sitting at 6.5 point favorites. I'm
I'll
going to be
take them
honest. I'm
too.
not taking that.
I will. I'll take that.
You'll take that?
Bryce Young with no wide receiver. Deontay's gone. I mean, who's it's I don't know, man. A lot of rookies. I'll take it. Danny
Yeah.
Jones, he shines once a year, Danny Jones.
You know,
This might be that game.
there's something about these overseas games that you just it's like a wild card about it.
You
Like
have no
something's going to
idea.
play here
No.
that you had no idea that's coming. And my worry is that Bryce Young is going to be that wild card. I'm going to take the Giants overall. However, I'm staying away from the money line or run line here in this one.
Understandable. Yeah, I take the Giants. I think the Panthers have no plans of winning the rest of the year personally.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
they have any.
I don't think they have any plans to win any more games.
No, I
No, they're
wouldn't.
done. We're done. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
Let's move on to not the best game, but if you're an interested football fan who's been around for a while, New England Patriots versus the Chicago Bears might fit your fancy maybe in the early games. Probably not, but
yeah.
some of us have to deal with cable restrictions, and some of you guys
Ah,
may have this just on your TV.
pay for
So if
red
you have
zone,
to watch it,
people.
good luck.
Yeah, I mean, look, Caleb Williams is not hurt, so he's going to go out there. He's going to run around 5 times in the backfield. DJ Moore is going to walk off the field, and then yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'll take the Patriots, honestly, even as the dog. If you get Drake May out there slinging some shit up, what the hell? I don't know. I've lost faith in Caleb. I hate to say. I saw him in person.
How was that? I was going to ask you. Just give me a quick.
He is trying to do too much, and it's just the Russell Wilson running around in the pocket too much, just running around back there. Stop. Throw the ball away. Do what Jaden Daniels does. Run for 1 yard and go out of bounds.
Mhm.
Dude, just stop turning. By the time you make that third loop around, flip around
Oh
again,
yeah, I know what you
evading
mean.
the
Yep.
defenders, it's like, dude, you should have gotten rid of that ball.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the Patriots here, I really like how they've been playing with Drake May. I know they haven't
Yeah.
won every game, but if you look at their last few games, specifically the ones where he started, which I believe were the last two,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
They go out and they beat the Jets.
Yeah.
But
Impressive.
obviously Jacoby Brissett came in at the end of that game. But Drake May started it off.
Yep. He did
And
his
then
part.
last week they play the Titans. Now they lose to the Titans ultimately, but they did
It was
see
close. Yeah.
some clutchness from Drake May towards the end of that game to complete the I think it was a last second 2 point conversion or a touchdown. Where he
Yeah.
extended a play out, it looked like everything was just gone to shit, and he ends up throwing it to his,
A
I
little
believe,
gunslinger in him.
who was it,
Yeah.
Ramondre?
So yeah. That was a crazy play too.
Yeah,
That was absolutely nuts. But no, I had a little guts. Like you like to see that. That you know what I got instead of just what do I do? It's the no.
mm-hmm.
I got you make that go for that throw. Trust
Yeah.
yourself. Fucking pull
Made
that
that
trigger.
play,
Yep.
put him in a position to maybe get the win. Obviously, didn't turn out the way you want to, but you gotta. That's the benefit of being a rookie. You don't necessarily have to win games. Just show me that you are willing to fight. You can make some plays, and you can make it at least exciting for me as a fan, which I think he obviously has done. The last two starts he's had, he's going against probably
Best.
probably the hardest defense.
Yeah. Titans are good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if the
Yeah,
Bears good.
Titans are pretty
They're
decent on
pretty
defense.
good though.
Yeah,
Yeah. They started off hot.
but yeah, probably the hardest test for defensively, especially in Chicago. But I mean,
Yeah.
look, you look at these two QBs, Drake May, Caleb Williams, same draft class. This could be the first matchup of potentially future matchups to come. So it's
We
an
got some
exciting
good
game if
rookie
you think about
quarterbacks for sure. I mean, like there's been
it.
some guys who show some promise this draft class. I feel like by now there's usually one where you're just like, oh fuck, look at this fucking schlub. But JJ got hurt, so we didn't get that this year. Maybe next year, JJ.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, honestly, I thought he was going to be the biggest bust out of all of them.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was the reach. Yeah.
Okay, so Patriots, Bears. Ultimately, I'm gonna. You know what? Give me.
I'm taking the Pats.
Something's telling me
I
to.
think they have a better quarterback. I just don't think we know that for sure yet. But
The only
I
problem
think they
is the
might have a better
Patriots.
quarterback.
Here's a stat: Patriots are 1-4 on the road. Chicago's 4-0 at home. For that reason, I'm going Bears, but it'll be a
Mm,
close one.
that's fair. They've lost every away game and won every home game. Interesting.
Yep. Okay, let's move on. We got the Buffalo Bills 7-2 going against the Indianapolis Colts in at 4-5.
And
Last week, the Colts benched Anthony Richardson and played Joe Flacco against the Vikings on Sunday Night Football.
yeah.
The Bills steamrolled their way. Who did they play again? Against the Dolphins. That's right. They didn't necessarily steamroll. That was a
Oh,
close
yeah.
game.
It didn't seem like it, but it ended up. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
But yeah, Bills coming in, probably one of the hottest teams in the league. I mean, arguably the best team in the league.
This yeah. The spread is crazy. Have you seen the spread? Buffalo
Minus
negative
4 for
4?
Buffalo.
Give me
Interesting. Well,
yeah. I don't know, man. I like that. I get the Colts are good Flacco, but talk about the
yeah,
Bills.
anytime you can get Josh Allen at a
Under
fucking
a touchdown is
yeah.
kind of money, especially on a 4-5 team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sir Charles?
I'm liking that
I'm
Buffalo
thinking
spread.
a little stanky, put that in a parlay at the end of the session,
I like it.
make it a show, huh?
I like that. I like that. We got Bills. Yeah, no, for sure. I would say that's the one spread that has jumped out to me so far.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I like that guy.
May even fuck, you can even take that down to 2.5 if you really wanted to be
You will and be
super sure.
that with a +7.5 on the Bengals right there. I mean, I'm
We're
feeling pretty
cooking
good
something
about
up.
that.
I'm smelling something.
It's Panda Express. It's on its way.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we're both in agreement. We're both going with the Bills. Am I right
Yes.
there?
Yep. I Flacco. Why he hasn't been starting the last few years? Why the Browns let him go? Whatever. But fucking Browns. Bills are gonna win this, and uh, I don't know. It may end up a close game. I don't think it'll really watch like a close game.
I know what you mean. I know
Mhm.
what you mean.
Yeah.
The score will be a lot closer than what it really was.
Yep. Kind of at the oh shit, if they get it close, make it close at the end.
Maybe a
But
garbage touchdown here.
yeah, something like that. But I think Bills
Okay.
will kind of control that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. We will circle back to this game. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that's all
Okay.
I got for that guy.
We will circle back to this game at the end with our nasty little sneaky parlay, which by the way, last two ones we made, we've been 2-0.
I
So
was gonna say we've been doing pretty well on that.
we know what we're talking about. Let's move on to the Broncos versus the Chiefs. Denver sitting at 5-4 versus the Chiefs, 8-0. Sir Charles, is this finally the week the Chiefs stumble a little bit?
No, no, it's
Really?
not. I don't know. I
Fuck.
just look. I get the Chiefs. They've had their problem. DeAndre Hopkins revitalized his fucking career. What was
Fuck,
that? Oh my God. Bo Nix isn't the one. He's looked
dude.
good. He's looked good. Crazy, but he's not the one to knock off the Chiefs.
Okay.
The
I
Chiefs are
thought you were gonna
plus
say he's just not the
950.
one for the Broncos. I was gonna say, dude, he's
Oh
been
no,
balling
I
out.
think he's going to be. I think they found their quarterback at least for this system. I don't know. Get him a different coach, different kind of offense, push the ball down the field. I don't know about that,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I think the Chiefs are plus 950 now to go undefeated, and I almost threw a little money at it. Like I know they got some tough games left, but
Well, actually,
Chiefs,
I'd have to
man,
take a look at their schedule. Let's look at their schedule real quick. Let's go through it. Okay, I'm gonna agree. The Broncos will beat it, but the next week they got to play the Bills
they do. They do. I was gonna say, don't get me wrong, they have some matchups, but the Chiefs have been
in Buffalo.
squeaking every single game. I mean,
They got to
I
play
don't
the
care.
Texans still. They got to play the Steelers still. I mean, there's some games
But
here.
there's some games, but they're that team that this year I don't care what's wrong with them. They've just gone out and won. Isaiah Pacheco is supposed to come back week 12. Have we
I know
forgotten
it.
about Pacheco?
They don't even need them.
Um, they don't, but
Fuck,
put him
Kareem
back
Hunt
there.
picked
That
up right where he
dude is
left
a
off.
was when he left the Chiefs. Exactly. If he never punched that lady, this is exactly what his career would have looked like the last 4 or 5 years. Whatever he
Fucking
did, something
bullshit.
along those lines. But I don't know, dude. The Chiefs are. That's why there's been a lot of Ravens talk. I just till you beat the Chiefs in the playoffs,
You
I
know
don't know what to
what?
say.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs overall. Broncos. It's just that defense. And it's really not even Mahomes. It's that defense going up against
Yeah.
that rookie Bo Nix.
The Bo Nix, he's not. Yeah,
Yeah, I just can
that's
see too many mistakes or a little bit of hesitancy when the Steelers play the Broncos. Bo Nix. I mean, for as good of an athlete as he was, he just seemed a little antsy. He was making throws a little faster than he seemed like he wanted to. He
yeah,
wasn't very sure. Now, obviously, this was week 2 in the NFL season, so he didn't have as much on-field time, but
no,
he still looked shaky. He still looked like a rookie, pretty much.
yes, he did.
Nothing crazy, nothing little worse than he should have. He just looked like a rookie, and I think this defense, one of the best in the league, obviously, is going to take advantage of that. And Patrick Mahomes is going to do what he needs to do to win this game. It won't be a sexy win. This won't
Yeah.
be a blowout by any means, but
It's not what they do anymore.
no, it's not. It's not at all. I mean,
They
fuck.
just
Patrick
win.
Mahomes has 9 interceptions and 11 TDs.
And that's I would say that's the crazy thing is
This
just
is giving, you know what it's giving? This is giving 2015 Peyton Manning vibes right
a
here.
little bit. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what
You're
I
not
mean?
a little bit. Yeah.
Obviously,
Don't get
trust me.
Mahomes will probably be back next year with 45 touchdowns. I'm not
You're
saying that
right.
this is
Yes, I mean,
forever and this is Mahomes now. Okay, we've seen what he can do, but I don't know, but it's a different offense they run these. They like to run the ball more than I mean, and with Pacheco and Hunt coming back, you gotta think they're probably just gonna keep running the ball.
yeah, why not? I mean, if it works, why the fuck not?
I mean, the Lions, it's working for them. It's just two-headed running back just beat you
hmm
to death. I mean, what they blew that game out 52 points on 15 pass attempts for the Lions. That was fucking insane. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, Chiefs are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're both going Chiefs. I wouldn't be mad at, and I probably will. I'll probably throw 5 at the Broncos plus 7.5. I think they'll
I could
probably
see
keep
it.
within a touchdown.
It's hard to bet any game to be like, oh, they're gonna, that's gonna be a two
Yeah.
touchdown blowout. It's the NFL, people. It
Very
happens,
hard to
but
do
it's
that.
hard to predict. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on. We got the Falcons
Oh.
versus the Saints, 6 and
Ew.
3 versus the 2 and 7 Saints. The Saints
Mm.
look
The
like they're wrapping
Aints.
up the
That's
season
the
early.
Aints. The rest of the year, it will be the Aints. They just fired their coach.
Yeah, and they just got rid of their
Best,
best their
yeah,
best
defensive. I mean, best
defensive
player
players.
probably.
Yeah.
Maybe best player. For what a fifth round. They didn't get a lot for him either, which was kind of
It's just
crazy.
it's an end of an era, man. I fucking remember Marshawn Lattimore got drafted to the Saints, and they had
Oh,
that defense sort of sparked up. One of Drew
nasty.
Brees' last years, and that was the same year Alvin Kamara came in. I mean, it
Hmm.
was just that rookie year, man. It's just an era.
It's weird that now, even more after they fire their coach, trade away their best player, that they extended Alvin Kamara. You got to think he's on the move this offseason, right? I don't know. He's very New Orleans. Don't get me wrong. He seems like that's just his town, but I don't know, man. Does he want to lose? He's not winning anything there the rest of his career.
Part of me still feels like the Saints still feel like they have a roster that's going to be capable in the next couple years of being really successful. Something
What?
tells me they think that.
AK's 29? He's got to be 28, 29, man.
So I think
31
they
is like
think
a
they're a
death
quarterback away.
sentence.
To be honest with you, Charles, I think that's what they think.
I don't think you trade away Lattimore if you think you're a quarterback away. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know. It's just you're fire the coach and trade away your best player. That looks like a strip down to me. I'm curious to
it's
see what
starting
happens this
to. I
offseason.
mean,
That's a
what did they get from Marshawn?
they got like a fifth or something like that, didn't? I mean, nothing
I
did.
mean, how much money
But
was he
he's
set to make? Was he?
28, 29, and he got injured, so
Yeah,
I mean, but I just would have thought they would have. Let's see, Commanders.
yeah.
I was happy the Commanders are going for it though. That's their division this year. I tell you what.
You know what? The Dirty Birds
Third and
go
fourth, third and fourth round picks.
third
Never
and
mind. Okay, but
third
they
and
got those
how
picks
much
in a
money was he
trade.
set to make? Do you know
I can't
that?
find that. No, where is he? I'm not seeing a contract. What the fuck, ESPN? Where's contract info? Ah,
5 year, $97 million
woo.
contract. He's getting paid 15 million this year. He's got a 605,000 cap hit, which is beautiful.
So that means it
He's
got
set to
paid down.
make
I'm guessing, huh?
16 million
Ooh.
next year with an
Oh
18
gosh,
million dollar cap hit.
18 and a half mil against the cap the next 2 years.
Yeah, so I could
Ooh.
see them loading up for maybe a
Is
free agent QB. Now
Yeah, as long
let's
as he
not get
stays healthy. I was gonna say we're gonna get sidetracked here.
yeah, we are. Okay. Just something to think about for the Saints. Maybe they are thinking they're a quarterback away. Maybe that Marshawn
Yep.
Lattimore move wasn't.
We have a Saints analyst. We need to bring him in one of these
We
days.
do. Be
He
cheap.
can
We need that.
break it down for us. What's going on
We'll
out
get
there,
him
people?
in. We'll get him in, and we'll go over that whole thing.
There you go. What are the
Okay.
Saints gonna do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get to the game. Falcons going into New Orleans. New Orleans 1 and 3 at home. Falcons 3 and 0 on the road. Is Derek Carr back?
I think so.
If Derek Carr is back, I'm predicting the Saints to win.
Whoo! Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Falcons do. They're good, but they're not that good.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're as good as everyone thinks they're gonna be. But oh yeah, Drake London crushed Pitts. I forgot. London hurt his hip. He's dead. I don't even know if he's playing. Yeah, I could see it. I'll say that offense has looked explosive when they're firing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Bijan certainly
no
needed that new
Lattimore. I
OC.
mean, who's gonna cover you? I mean,
It's just going to be fucking the
yeah.
most Saints thing ever to go and destroy the
Right
Falcons
after
out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. Division matchup too. I could see it.
Yep,
Saints plus 160.
I'm taking it.
I like it.
All right, moving on. We got the Sir Charles 49ers versus the Buccaneers. Take it away, brother.
All signs point to CMC playing this week. He practiced 2 days limited, no pain. They haven't officially taken him off IR yet, which sometimes you see it at the last minute. Kind of weird. But I don't know. They said expect the full workload. Look, Shanahan sounds a little skeptical, but you paid the man. He's 28 and a half years old. CMC's not going to go out there and half-ass shit. And I think they know this window's closing. I get it. You're going to go out there, feed CMC. And I mean, as a fan, I kind of feel like if it pops, it pops. We got to go. Ayuk already down for the year. Things don't look great. We can win this division. Calm down about that. I'm not worried. I think we can get in the playoffs as long as we take care of division business. But we need a spark, and there's not much better spark you can ask for than CMC. I'll take the Niners and I'll take the spread.
Yeah, I like the Niners spread too. Baker Mayfield, I don't believe, is playing, or at least he's on
Ooh,
the injury report as far as I know.
wow.
Baker
Yes, he
Mayfield, yeah,
is
questionable.
questionable. Doesn't say what. What's going. That's not. He's been fantastic this
Um,
year.
Anything
Oh,
I know about Baker Mayfield,
expected to start, but has not practiced turf toe.
oh, turf
That's not.
toe.
I don't. Even if you play your plant, if that's on your plant foot, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's not fun. But Baker's a tough son of a bitch too, so you can't put
yeah,
much
yeah,
by
he
him.
is, and that's what's mostly scary about this team is Baker. He's totally revitalized his career, not
I
only
love
as
it.
like a player, and you can see like him actually be good as a player,
Yeah.
but from a fan standpoint, I feel like when he's with the Browns, everyone kind of hated him. I know at least
Yeah.
I did, so maybe
I
I'm just.
love him now. I was gonna say I absolutely catch myself rooting for
It's
him.
so fucking hard not to root for the guy. I mean, he does not slide. He goes through
Yeah.
people. He doesn't give a fuck. He gets right back up and plays.
He's fucking Joe Everyman. That's why everyone loves him. He does. He probably cracks a beer as soon as he gets in that fucking locker room. Then he starts up his '88 Chevy Camaro,
Yeah,
right? Drives home, blasting some fucking Leonard Skinner. That's
with the
Baker
fucking
Mayfield.
dart in his mouth.
Absolutely. He fucking smokes. They just
Oh
can't
yeah.
show it for, publicity reasons.
Oh,
He's a
absolutely.
smoker. But you know what? We saw the picture of him popping a Zin
He
on the
popped the
sideline.
zinny on the
He's
side, dude. He
Joe
ain't fucking around.
Everyman. He's not fucking around. He's like, I
No,
gotta get my
dude.
shit together, pop the Zinni.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
But
Okay.
not, yeah. Whew. Baker, baby.
Uh this week though, I feel like the Niners, they're coming out to prove themselves off the bye week, right? Right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
They're coming out, the rejuvenated, coming out to prove themselves. CMC's ramping up, vamping up. I could totally just see the Buccaneers skidding out here. They're still down Mike Evans. They're
Yeah.
still down Chris Godwin. I mean, there's only so
Yeah.
much they can do with the
Rest in
receivers they
peace.
got. I can see the Niners winning by multiple touchdowns, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
take the Niners, and I'll take the -6.
Wonder what that -9.5 looks like. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Niners spread. And look we got your game coming up next.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are the dogs.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Oh
tell me
yeah.
more about this.
This game, Pittsburgh Steelers 6-2 coming in against the Washington Commanders at 7-2. Possibly the game of the week, although it won't be America's game of the week because that's got to be the Cowboys.
Okay.
Pittsburgh coming off the bye. 2 games we've seen with Russell Wilson, an ability to throw the ball down the field and complement the running game with that.
Play
One
football.
One
Yeah.
thing we haven't seen is fast starts. We need to be able to get the ball in the end zone fast this game. I think we have to put up at least 28 points to win this game. Jaden McDaniels coming in as the hottest rookie in the league.
Yeah.
I think he's the front runner
Yeah.
for rookie of the year. I don't think that's up
I
for
don't
debate.
think it's close right now.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
either him or Malik Neighbors. Been Malik's,
I've been
So
banged up.
what I'm worried about most is Mike Tomlin's record against rookie QBs. Last year, we came up against CJ Stroud and we got our shit stomped.
Yeah.
We haven't had the best track record. However, this is a defense where this is the most stacked defense we've had in a long, long time, most deep defense. I'm hoping we can put it on them early and just not even have it a ball game and just fluster Daniels and pretty much make him do what he hasn't done all year, which is panic. Will that happen
No
though?
kidding. I don't.
I don't know, man. I think we're going to see flashes of both. I think we inevitably do get the job done. As you can see, I'm very hesitant
I
saying
was
that.
gonna say I could see the hesitation on the face right
These
there.
rookie
Ooh.
QBs, man, against Mike
You
Tomlin
think
is
it's just
just
underestimating him? You think he's like they're a rookie? I'm not gonna fucking. I mean, he doesn't seem like a guy to cut shit though. So
I
I don't
don't
know,
know what
man.
it is, but I mean, whether you see it with him playing down in competition too. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, man. I can't really put my finger on exactly what it is, but something about rookie QBs we have struggled with in the past, which makes me hesitant. However, I think we're rolling right now. Russ has got the offense moving. We just got Mike Williams, Preston Smith to beef up that outside linebacking core. I think we
Yeah.
win this, man. And I think this is going to be the statement game that puts everybody on scene, on notice.
Okay.
Give me Pittsburgh Steelers um, by 3 points. I don't know exactly. We're at 10
All
minutes
right.
right now, Sir Charles.
All right. Okay. Okay. This is tough. Both teams just added a big piece on defense. They kind of revitalized. Both teams now know we're going for it. The front office sent the message, coaches sent the message, hey, we're doing this. Dude, Jaden Daniels just looks unflappable. I don't understand it. The only thing I'm worried about here is Pittsburgh's only a few hours away. The Commanders fan base is not back yet. They hated Dan Snyder with an absolute passion. There was still a lot of
Mm,
Bears fans in the stadium. I think there's a big Steeler presence in Maryland, if I'm gonna be honest with you. We border Pennsylvania. Of course it's gonna be, we're
right.
close. We're right there. So I think there could be a lot of Steelers fans in the building today. I don't know if that does maybe fluster Jaden. You're at home and there's a lot of Steelers there, but it
That's
could
a
be
good point.
something. This is a toss up to me. It's a toss up. Is Russell Wilson going to make a mistake? Because I don't know if Jaden Daniels is. He just,
Yeah,
like, he just doesn't seem to for whatever the reason is. I know he's got 2 interceptions on the year, but like, he will take the smart play. He just plays smart football. No, it's like he analyzes it and he's like, you know what? Let's take the 5 yards, and he's comfortable, dude. But he's also comfortable throwing the bomb. So it's just good head on his shoulders. I think this is a great game to watch. I'm planning to watch this one if I can. I don't know.
okay. Let's get the
Yeah.
let's get the prediction.
Oh, I'll take the Commanders.
I respect that. I can't be
Yeah,
mad at that at all.
I'll take the Commanders.
All right, due to short time, let's try to fly through these Vikings, Jaguars. We're both going Vikings. Or actually, no, I'm going
Yep.
Jaguars, by the way. I think
No
that's my
Trevor
upset of the week.
Lawrence. Never Trevor
Actually,
Lawrence.
never
He's out.
mind. I'm turning my
Yep,
back
yep.
on the
Back
Jaguars
to the
and going back to the
Vikings. Yep, I was
Vikings.
to say he's out. So yeah, I think that's a bloodbath. Yeah, Vikings.
Going right back to the
If
Vikings.
I just whoop. Anyway,
Vikings at -7. I would put it at -6.5 and call
and
it
take
good.
that. 100% with you on that.
Okay. Next one, we got the Titans
Whew.
versus the Chargers. Titans 2-6,
Yes.
Chargers 5-3. Is there anything to think
Chargers.
about?
I don't think so. The Chargers look good. Lad McConkey's shown some life. Quentin Johnson. Harbaugh's a great coach. This
Mhm.
doesn't surprise me one bit. Titans still aren't there, especially if Mayo boy's back. Give me the Chargers. I'll even take it's 7. Give me 6.5.
Beautiful. One thing I want to say about that game, Justin Herbert with just one interception on the year. Pretty remarkable stuff.
Smart
Okay.
football.
Moving on, we got the NFC East matchup of the week, probably America's game of the week. Eagles versus Cowboys. Eagles 6-2, Cowboys 3-5. Cooper Rush with the start. Anything to think about here?
No, I think Philly mops the floor with them. The Cowboys have sucked regardless of who's been at quarterback. Dak tore his hamstring. They say he's going on IR, getting second opinions. I wonder if they just say, this is it. We're going to put you down for the season, and we're going to go tank for Ashton Genty because, God damn it, we need a running back. But give me the Eagles.
Okay, one thing to think about there. Cowboys 0-3 at home. Not a very happy home
Oh,
crowd there.
God damn. And they're at home. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We got the New York Jets versus the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals are the dog for 2 points. Oh, wow.
Mm,
I'm going to say Jets. I think the Jets are on a little bit of a run streak here. I think the NFL wants it. Aaron Rodgers certainly wants it. Devontae Adams certainly wants it. That defense is still really good. And yeah, I'm going Jets, even though they're 1-4 on the road.
everything you said. Devontae's talking about Rome wasn't built in a day. Everyone calm down. It's kind of, it's a little later in the season than the relax from Green Bay, but kind of same message, I feel like. Give me the Jets. I think they go on a little run here, and they got a shot at the playoffs still, but they can't lose.
Okay, we got the Lions versus the Texans. Sunday Night Football. How about that fucking whoever
That's
made this matchup?
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right? Yeah, no, I love it. Except for the fact that I'm gonna be up till midnight watching it. But
What
I
sick
don't know.
times for?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna take the Lions. I don't know, dude. They look different this year. There's none of
I'm
that playoff hangover bullshit like I was worried about. They're rolling.
I'm gonna roll on and I'm gonna say the Texans right here.
Ooh,
Detroit's the 3.5 point favorite, by the way.
yeah. Hmm.
Uh, funny thing is, Lions 4-0 away, Texans 4-0 at home. This is gonna be a
Hmm.
showdown. I'm going Texans. So Charles is going Lions. Anything else you
Yeah.
want to say?
Not really. I just think that unless I don't is Nico Collins coming back? I haven't heard if he's back for sure
I
yet.
haven't seen anything like Nico
No,
Collins coming back.
doesn't sound
However,
like
they
it.
do have a point projection on the fantasy app. So
I would say I know they can take him off IR. I haven't seen if he's practiced. If Nico Collins, then I could see the Texans, but I'm taking Lions.
Okay. Absolutely. Just wanted to give again, beautiful Sunday night football game. Great way to end the night. Moving on. Dolphins, Rams, Monday Night Football. This is not what they had in mind when they planned this. I can guarantee that.
No.
Do the Dolphins get back on track, or do the Rams keep rolling?
Rams keep rolling. McDaniel is coaching his last season as the Dolphins head coach.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
I see it. I don't know. I just think it's
Yeah.
the life isn't there behind his eyes. It just I don't know.
Mm-mm,
Something needs to
mm-mm.
change.
With how fast shit moves in the NFL this season, especially with trash ass organizations like the Miami Dolphins, I'm surprised he wasn't fired earlier.
Yep, I'm with you, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Rams. No, actually, I'm gonna go Dolphins. I think the Dolphins get back on track.
All right, I'm taking Rams.
All right. Let's go. We got about 5 minutes to make a sneaky little safe parlay. Earlier we talked about the Bengals at plus 7.5.
Yep, let's see. Adding that boop, boop, boop. Bengals plus 7.5, sitting at negative 149. That's great for a parlay. Love
Okay.
that.
Now we got the Bills at minus 2.5.
Yep, let's boom. Let's throw this guy in there. That's sitting at negative 156. We're sitting at plus 174 with those two legs. Look at that.
How do you feel about the Niners minus 7.5?
Minus 6.5 is what I have as the live line actually at negative 105 for the Niners. Throw
You want
that
to
in
throw
there.
in to just make it a touchdown?
Yeah, that's 6.5. That's what I got.
Well, if they win by a touchdown, then that means they lost.
No,
Minus 6.5.
that means they need to win by a touchdown. What do you mean? Negative 6.5. They win
Oh,
by
yeah.
7
You're
points.
right.
They
You're
cover.
right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
So
Okay. Yeah.
throw that in there. We're sitting at plus 434. I mean, there's some other bets I like here, but I don't want to get greedy. And
We should get greedy.
think you want to get greedy?
I want to get a little greedy, just a little bit. How about that Jets? Jets money line maybe.
Jets money line at negative 130. We're sitting at plus 834 now with a
Dude, is that the
Bengals
lock?
plus 7.5, Bills 2.5, negative 2.5, Niners negative 6.5, Jets money line. I love it.
Oh yeah. We
I
got to
love
lock it
it.
in right now, though. Thursday night football starts in about an hour and a half. Fucking lock it in right now. Hopefully, you see this in time. If you don't,
Yep.
just take
Well, you
all the
should have
Sunday
placed.
games and make that a parlay.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, Sir Charles, we got 3 minutes left. Anything else you want to say to the fans?
No, man, just I know we were on a little hiatus. Things get difficult. We try. We're here when we can, but we'll try to hit this second half of the season hard. Be there for you through the playoffs. Do what
Absolutely.
we can.
Exactly what Sir Charles said. We'll try to be here for you guys as much as we can. With that being said, thank you again, Sir Charles, for pulling it together, getting everything you needed to do to be
Absolutely.
able to come on in this surprise Thursday edition of the T Bloom Talk Show. I'm T Bloom. That's my co host.
Sir Charles the Eighth.
And we will see you next time.